I'm Bobby.
I'm Nathan.
And don't worry, we solved everything, guys.
We're doing it, guys, because, this could be a podcast.
No, this could be a podcast.
God damn it, shut the fuck up.
I thought...
No,
what?
you don't... Shh.
So I watched the first episode of the rehearsal.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
And
oh, fuck.
Have you watched it, Cole?
What's the rehearsal again?
Nathan Fielder's
HBO
show?
program?
I have not seen it, no.
Did you watch the first season?
No.
That's a no.
God damn it, Cole.
He's behind the times.
You are behind. Did you watch Nathan For You?
No.
On comedy.
Oh, my God.
Are you not a Nathan Fielder fan? Are we just learning
I
something?
don't even know who that is.
Holy shit. No. Oh, my God. You're wrong.
This coupled with you not watching The Office actually makes a lot of sense now.
It's Nathan For You and The Rehearsal are both fantastic programs that you need to go ahead and take the time and watch.
Yes.
Also,
everyone.
Every single media appearance of his is hilarious.
And it's a beautiful exercise in spending studios' money.
So much fucking money.
So much money.
So much money.
In a beautiful way.
You're not to the scene yet. Or the
No,
episode.
I got one episode in.
There's one episode where it's like, holy shit.
And I can't wait.
Holy shit.
I can't wait. My first thought was no one can make black box dialogue sound funny.
Yeah.
It's a special trait. Like, Nathan Fielder's the one that can do it.
Yeah.
Like, if anyone can do it in a way.
And his, it's so deadpan, just him surrounded by flames, just staring at people as they die.
Yes.
It's just, that's so good.
I just looked him up and I recognize him.
You
recognize
I
him.
don't know any of this. Yeah.
I apologize. I thought you were at least familiar with Nathan
his
For You.
work.
But I just wanted to let Nathan know. I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
everything I thought it was going to be, which is a wonderful experience with a program.
Yeah.
And you can watch it and then understand, the rest of this is going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
I can just tell.
Yeah.
And-
There's some twists and turns, and there's a couple times that I'm like, I don't know how he's going to loop it back to anything at all.
But
And
I
he
trust
does.
him.
But he does.
This goes back to the conversation that I was having about Danny McBride and Seth Rogen, actually, as well, because you started the studio as well.
I finished the studio.
Oh, look at you.
The last
you
two
lapped me.
episodes of that,
Yeah.
just
it's
fantastic.
I got to finish. I'm on episode 9.
I'm glad you brought it up, but I'm going to go ahead and pick up the bait. And
Well,
I'm gonna,
remember, I haven't seen the last two.
I'm going to
on
say
9.
that the studio is a much better program than Righteous Gemstones. Like that's my opinion.
Why would you have to go there? They don't need to be compared to each
Thank
other.
you,
man.
buddy.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I know.
Thank you, Cole.
Well, I think they're.
You notice
both,
how I was starting off really nice? And I have a surprise
They
for you.
don't need to be compared to each other. They have nothing to do with each other. They have nothing to do with each other.
I forgot something.
If you compare it to Entourage, sure, that makes a little bit
Sure.
of sense.
no,
yeah.
no. What are you talking about? No. I'm just like this is. I feel like that's just much more my speed as far
But
as
that's a
comedy.
personal preference,
Yeah,
my
and
friend.
that's why I ended that statement with, in my opinion.
You didn't have to go there. We
Yeah,
were all
there's-
starting off nice.
Doesn't need to be
Yeah.
compared to that at all.
Well, they're both comedies with singular voice ish, not singular. I mean, I'm trying to remember who was the guy who's code
Evan
writing.
Goldberg?
Evan Goldberg.
Yeah, but Danny McBride has Jody Hill as well.
Is it?
He's got his little troupe. What I was saying is that I trust these auteurs.
Yeah.
That's a film school term. I don't want to shit on Cole because you were on my side here. So
Wait, what?
So an auteur, it's not
Auteur.
an author, it's an auteur. But basically, you're in charge of your own
Yeah.
voice. I trust them, so I know. That's why I didn't watch the rehearsal from the jump,
Yeah.
because I know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
I trust him.
You don't-
He
you don't
knows
have to-
exactly what he's doing, and I
Right.
just really I know myself that this is what happened the first time I watched the rehearsal, like season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe got like 4 or 5 episodes in, and
Sure.
then I was week to week, and then I forgot about it, and I had to go get caught
Yeah.
up.
That happens.
And I'm like, I know, but
Yeah.
I can barrel through that shit in a day.
Yeah.
you
Oh
know?
yeah.
And
no,
love it.
yeah. I was like, oh, I think I got them enough stacked up enough that I only had to wait a week for the last episode
Nice.
of the rehearsal, which was great.
But it's we're in a nice age with our friend, a
Yeah.
friend of the show, Josh Bushy,
Yeah.
saw Friendship,
Yeah.
and has reported back that it is good.
It's good.
It's getting good reviews. I'm
Uh,
excited. It's unfortunately not playing around here, so we have to do a pilgrimage.
A buddy of mine went and saw it and said he got too high and it freaked him out. So I'm interested to see what that's about.
I don't know. I guess I've never had extreme paranoia while high.
Oh,
That's something I've never experienced. It's
but you
always
have
just-
smoked weed.
It's always just
I-
sleepy time.
I want to test this theory and
Yeah.
see if we can get you there.
Oh no, it's just
I
gonna be.
want you to do this show sometime.
No, because
Just
it'll
fucked up,
be
yeah.
crickets.
It'll be crickets.
just be
Nathan
crickets,
shuts up.
which I
Yeah, then
just-
we just won't
I
talk.
well, it's like I
thought
don't
about-
need to say that.
That might be refreshing, though. That might be refreshing.
I
though.
don't need-
know.
I don't need to say that. It's weird.
It is a sight to see to watch Nathan get high because it doesn't happen often, and
Yeah.
but when it does, you're just like, "Is everything okay, buddy?" Because you're not talking.
Yeah.
and you can see the hamster wheel going. Like you can see he's thinking.
I don't need to say that. I don't need to say
Eyes
that.
wandering, you know,
I don't
just
need-
like
No. He's not like paranoid. He's just kind of sitting there
Yeah, just thinking.
like a guy sitting on a
So you're
front
just
porch.
digesting information for once.
Yeah.
You're just
For
taking
once he's
stuff.
listening.
Yeah, you're just
and
taking
I
stuff.
hate it. And I hate it.
I
so
want
much.
to talk, but I can't.
I don't know. No, that's the thing. I don't want to talk. That's the weird
It's
thing.
the beauty.
is that I'm
It's
like,
his reverse kryptonite.
might-
It's what makes him
I
Superman.
might start drugging you. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Scientifically, we'll do it, Cole.
No,
Don't worry. We'll
scientifically. You guys,
I got some gummies we can just drop
you're
in.
not a
his-
scientist. No,
I'm gonna pour beers for him now, and
No.
they'll just taste a little different now.
It's literally it's just it's sleepy time for the most part. For me.
Sleepy
So
time.
I've never just been like,
I don't know if I've told this story on the podcast, but like the last time that I got like super paranoid high
yeah,
was a former buddy of mine, and I went to a Milwaukee Brewers game. And they had brought the weed, and it was went to a Sunday game, and we're going to go to the Sunday game and everything. And so we were like, hey, let's just smoke some weed and everything. And they were taking the weed with them, so I'm like, hey, well, let's get really fucking high and go to the baseball game.
Yeah.
This will be great.
See, I feel like
You
that'd
know?
be beneficial to baseball, or maybe not. Maybe it would just take forever.
Well, this is not the
Ugh.
case to judge that on. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah,
normally
yeah.
a little bit, but we just got we didn't get too high in the moment.
Yeah,
But it was in the Uber ride, driving to the game, and it was like, okay, we're fine. We're just in a car. We're in a car. It's fine. And then we park in the parking lot, or like get dropped off in the
Yeah.
parking lot
Yeah.
a ways away. And we have to walk. And it's just like out of a movie. The stadium, like that is in focus, just immediately gets pushed back to the foreground. And it's just like,
There is something about getting out of a car and then all of a sudden realizing like, oh, I'm fucked up.
it's
What
like the
just-
Varsity Blues walking out of this,
Yeah.
the bar, and it's just like, oh wait, it's way too bright. This is way too much concrete. There are way too many people, and that stadium seems
a big parking
forever away. This is like Wizard of Oz. This is the Yellow Brick Road. And I'm like, oh fuck. Okay, we'll get it together. Okay, come on. And I have nothing to drink. I think that's a big thing with weed because you're dehydrated.
yeah.
I had nothing to drink. And to walk there, it seemed like we were never gaining ground. And I'm just super quiet.
Yeah.
In my own shell. And I finally leaned to my wife as like we're probably halfway there. I'm like, I'm kind of freaking out right now. I'm kind of freaking out. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just got a little too high. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm freaking out. Just around way too many fucking people.
Yeah.
It does help to tell somebody, they're like, hey,
It does.
I am not having a good time right now.
No, but my God. So I had the tickets, by the way, too.
Ah.
So now I have responsibilities.
No.
And so I'm like, I'll figure. Hold on one second, figure it out. Holy shit, we got through, thank God. And then we get into the stadium. I'm like, okay, let's just get to our seats. I think if we get to our seats, maybe if I get some food in me, something
Yeah.
like that, it'll be
Get
good.
some water.
Again, the seats seem like forever fucking away. I'm just walking through a sea of people. Maybe saw some zombies. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it got to a point where I'm just like, let's just get to the seats. And then the people that we were with, like, we were like, what's going on? And I'm like, kind of freaking out. Just kind of freaking out, And they're like, oh, okay, Gar. We understand
It's
what's
going
going
to
on.
be okay, buddy. It's
Yeah.
going to be okay.
I'm like, give me 2 hot dogs, a Gatorade, and a bag of peanuts, and let's try to get back to
Yeah.
center here.
you, need,
Okay?
you need some protein right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It took about to the 7th inning before
Oh, no.
before I was like, I think I'm okay.
Solid 3 hours. Of
No,
jet.
seriously, like
Yeah.
because I was like maybe a beer. Like by the 3rd inning, I was like, okay, maybe a beer. Let's start to counteract. Let's do some
Yeah.
shitty trailer park chemistry here going on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, maybe this will help. Maybe this will help. Maybe
No.
maybe this will. Yeah. And by the time we got to like the 7th inning, and the Braves started coming back, and I was like, Oh, okay. All right. I think I'm back to reality. I think I can
You
focus
needed
on
some good baseball juju, is what it was.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was the closest also I ever got to catching a foul ball.
Oh, yeah?
Ever. It landed to the seat next to me, and a kid stole it from me because I was so high I couldn't fucking.
But your reflexes
My
were
reflexes
fucking
were done.
shot.
Yeah,
Because you played baseball.
I did. I did, but
just-
not super high.
just like picturing you like a foul ball coming straight at your face and just like looking at
Just
it.
fucking
with,
just snap your
oh
goddamn
my
nose.
God.
I think the foul ball came towards me. I think. I want to believe
It was
that.
an
to be-
entire different section, by the way.
I ran over there. I was like, "Give me that ball! That's my ball." That happened in the second inning. This is the seventh,
Yeah.
sir.
Sir.
So ever since then, I've been a little like, oh, okay, let's just take her easy. Let's,
Yeah.
That's why I don't like edibles, because edibles, it seems like a thing. You take it, and then you figure it out as it goes.
Sure.
Figure out what you can handle.
See, and I love that about it is you can literally figure out exactly what you're doing.
Cole likes the
opposed-
journey.
Opposed to like sometimes when you smoke, all of a sudden it's just like,
Oh, no.
But that lasts less time than an edible. Like, when you take an edible and you've taken too much of an edible, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But that's if you get it down to like, this is what I'm good for.
Sure.
Then,
Sure.
then
When you've
then
got
it's
it dialed
then
in.
it's perfect.
I'm not
Yeah.
a chemist, though.
Yeah.
And then they recalibrate their, their concoction, and so then
Well,
it's got
yes.
a little bit extra weed.
And
or
people are wild.
THC.
Like 5 milligrams is perfect.
Yeah.
For me, that's absolutely perfect. I know people that take like 20 or 30 at
Yep.
a time, and I'm just like, what are you?
This happened to me
doing?
today.
Oh no!
Because I just I learned my lesson, but I went over to visit a buddy of mine, and he was like, "Here, try this," and he gave me a gummy, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, I'm good.
Sure.
I'm fine." And he's like, "No, they taste really good." I'm like, "I'm sure they do."
That's not what I'm worried about.
I'm sure
I'm
they
not
taste
worried about
really
this
good.
tasting like ass.
Yeah.
I'm worried about being glued to a floor for the next 4 hours.
And so he showed me the package. It was 200 milligrams. And he's like, "Well, what do you have to do the rest of the day?" I'm like, "I have to do shit. I have to
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Like,
I'm gonna.
I don't want to
pretend
be dead for the rest of the
He's
day.
like, "Well, I was going to give you one. I was going to have you eat that one and then give you 2 to take home and everything." And I'm like,
200 milligrams.
"What are you talking about?" So, but
His
his whole thing
tolerance
was like,
must
they
be-
don't taste like weed afterwards, though. They taste really good. I'm like,
that had
But
nothing
it's-
to do with it. That's
yeah,
nothing to do with
I'm
it.
sure they've locked down juicy fruit flavors. Like they're fine.
But we're talking about like a small like gummy though,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Starburst size.
And that's what I don't fucking understand is like Joe Rogan has a great bit about like how much of this should I eat? I'd eat the gummy bear, like maybe the ear.
yeah,
No, yeah.
I'm like,
no.
you don't need to like you can just make more of them, and then if you want to eat 2 or 3 or
Yeah,
4,
yeah,
then sure.
exactly,
Like you don't
exactly.
need 200 milligrams in one
they're
fucking
taking
edible.
shitty like chip bag serving sizes. You're like, it's only 117 calories, but the serving size is 7 chips, and don't worry, there's 40 servings in a fucking bag.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. There's no reason to have that much THC in one unit.
It was a nice
that was-
sativa blend, though.
Oh, that was
working well.
the Dave Matthews.
fucking even a quarter at 50 milligrams. If like we're talking about maybe not even a centimeter squared
I know.
sized fucking thing,
I
and
know.
it's 50 milligrams, that would knock me out for like a solid 12 hours.
that
Enjoy
was-
that beer.
That was
Yeah.
I put it in it.
the
Son of a bitch!
the Dave Matthews concert I went to.
Uh-oh, DMB. See,
Where it was a brownie like this big and cut
Yeah.
it into 4, so I'm like, oh, this is a fourth of the brownie. I
Yeah.
should be fine. No, I ate like fucking 40 milligrams for sure.
No, thank
yeah.
you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
had terrible fucking
it
like
had
staring.
nothing to do with DMB, though, right?
If anything could like pick you up, it would be
You would think.
you would think
Rufus.
yeah.
Rufus would have brought you home, but no.
No, I just stared at the floor for 3 hours.
Yeah, no. 10 milligrams is like
Where did you see?
my max.
Where did you see Dave Matthews?
Des Moines.
In Des Moines.
Oh,
That's a segue, Cole.
my poor brother-in-law tried to take care of me, and he couldn't handle anything going on either
Because of the music?
Because he was too fucked up as well. Yeah.
I just want someone to be affected by DMB the way that I am.
I'd love to give you the attention you need, but like the stage is calling me. I need
Yeah.
to I need to be able to take all of this in.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I can't take it in right now, I'm never going to be able to feel this Dave Matthews Band music right now as I will later. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cole, you're fucked.
It was like, like pretty good sized brownie,
Yeah.
but there was probably 400 milligrams in said brownie, and
Totally like no. There's
Yeah.
no reason. There's absolutely no reason for that. And
Unless
like,
your tolerance has gotten huge, and then
Yeah.
and then you need to do a little bit of self-reflection, guys.
Well,
just
you know.
a little bit.
You need another beer?
No,
All right,
I got
no,
one
just-
right there.
I'm vodka with you. It's jokes. We're joking here.
we're
Jokes.
joking. We're joking.
No, yeah. So the idea that you need to have 200 milligrams of.
It wasn't
THC.
that. It wasn't that. It was that the flavor was so good of said 200 milligrams that
I'm sure.
and
it
I
is.
loved it. I'm like, again, I'm sure they've got it down. I'm sure it
That's
tastes
not my
awesome.
concern. That's not my
the
concern. Because
Every-
also it's a tiny, it's like postage stamp size thing.
Yes.
It's in and out.
Yes.
We don't need to worry about the flavor of
Willy
it.
Wonka has met
can
Pineapple Express, and we are fucked anymore.
It can literally taste like donkey piss, and it's just going to be a moment. But
It
I know
used
if
to.
I'm going to be like,
Well, that's the thing is like the gummies taste like a Starburst or whatever,
Schnozberry?
and yeah,
Schnozberry,
like
yeah,
I
Schnozberry.
could eat 50 of these. They taste good, but
Yes.
I'm gonna die.
and this is my problem is that that's giving like ammunition to the fucking prohibition people, where it's like people are fucking getting really.
What a strong term.
Well, no. I love that term. I love that term, prohibition of weed, because it really puts it into context. Because we all know prohibition's bad, right? We all understand. It
this
really
is America.
It really fucked up a lot of shit. Prohibition.
Don't
did.
tell me what I can't do.
And then, so like when you put that in the context of marijuana, I think it triggers.
What's context?
Context is like, well, we're gonna break it
don't know
in.
the meaning of the word.
It's a kind of a compound word with con meaning with, and text meaning text.
Words.
Words. Things like that.
With words.
Anyhow,
Show title.
Yeah.
High five.
So yeah, the idea that like, hey, if you're a kid and you're a fucking moron and you don't
Correct.
and you don't lock your shit up,
Yes.
and your kid eats 5 gummy bears that are all
That look like gummy bears.
that look like gummy bears and taste really good,
Whoa, you got me.
Wow.
really good.
Did you see that?
Oh no, he didn't.
No.
Anyhow, I'm sorry. That child just ingested 1,000 milligrams of THC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is not good.
That's bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a
Bad
bad time.
And that's and it's like, do we don't
Same
need
can be said though for I guess that's probably a poor comment. Never mind.
Hey, listen, Everclear does not taste good.
Well, I had a buddy of mine who he ate a whole bottle of pills when he was a child, and
Advil.
I don't know what it was.
Advil has a sweet coating to it.
They had to pump his stomach. He almost
Yeah.
died. I forget what it was. But anyway,
Make him
because
drink charcoal.
they kind of looked like a candy, that he thought it was a candy, and so it wasn't tasting like
Yeah.
candy. He just thought like that looks like a candy. This will probably taste good. Some of grandma's
Sure.
candies taste shitty, so
Yeah.
whatever. But anyway, so he almost died. Lock up your drugs. That's all we're saying. And then
Yeah.
hey,
Take
we
care.
guys, let's slow it down just a smidge.
This could be a podcast says lock up your drugs.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, and we're not afraid. I don't have the
I
Roadcaster.
can take that stand. Yeah.
I don't have the Roadcaster. I just want to let the
Yeah,
audience
yeah.
know because I don't have a soundboard right now. So it stopped reading SD card. I had to send it back in.
Oh, you sent it in.
So I had to send it back to California,
Tech Talk.
where all the Roadcasters come from.
So you're just saying
Born.
this about the sound effects that we can't play right now?
Exactly. That's what
Okay,
I want because
yeah.
there's been a lot of. This is the third time where I'm like, I wish I have a phantom button I want to push.
Yeah.
and I
Thank
can't.
you.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Or
did.
DMB.
I mean, you shitty Jamie. I will be your shitty sound effects for the day.
Wow,
Wow.
wow. That's a big
It's
responsibility.
a big ask. I'm
Yeah,
scared. I'm
yeah,
scared.
You're scared. You should be scared.
So speaking of Des Moines, I
Moines,
I did
Iowa.
discover something. So we know how. I don't know if everyone in the podcast knows that we really fucked up with not seeing Matchbox 20 a couple years ago.
That's when our darkest timeline started.
Yes. We had a chance,
Might be the biggest regret of my life, honestly.
Wow.
and that's
I've-
saying a lot.
I've
Yeah,
made
man.
a lot of bad decisions over the years,
Yeah.
but
I have a hard time nailing down my worst regret.
Well,
Yeah.
get ready, my friend, because this
Okay.
one's specifically for you.
Ugh.
All right, because we have talked about artists, like a bucket list artist
Oh yeah.
that you'd like
Weird
to
Al
see
Yankovic is playing in Des Moines.
while we're in Des Moines.
Oh no shit. Oh, I didn't put those two and two together.
Yes.
oh wow,
While
Yeah.
we are going to do a shoot in Des Moines for the last week weekend
yeah,
of June.
Yeah.
And on the Friday night, theoretically, when nothing should be going on,
We should have time to go and see.
we should have time to go to see Weird Al. Now, the question is, do you know how much tickets are, and is this a willing...
I didn't look at, because I happen to be in Des Moines, because you're going to love this.
Oh, man.
I was there for the Iowa State High School Musical Theater Awards. And I was like,
Cole?
what time?
Applause?
I don't know what to. Yeah.
I know, this is why the soundboard...
Yeah,
There
and I
we
was
go.
like, hold on, where am I going? Because I had like zero information going into this. And I was like,
Sure, dude.
And I'm like, oh shit, Weird Al's
Family.
playing. And then I like moved on with the rest of my life, and then I didn't get a chance to go back, and
Wow.
I didn't put a pin in it, and so I didn't go back to it.
So he's playing a very small venue. In comparison, he's not playing...
He's at the Civic Center,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So tickets are $167 a piece.
I feel like that's reasonable.
You feel that? And this is what I wanted to calibrate,
Yeah.
because if it feels reasonable...
I feel like that's reason because it's like
I mean, I'm in, but that seems ridiculous to me.
It seems ridiculous to me.
I think that's,
I love Weird Al. I've seen Weird Al, but
Yeah.
like I wanted to pose this to you just because we're there.
I feel like that's reasonable because it's like the Civic Center. I'd say is maybe 1,500 seats,
Yeah.
maybe $2,000.
It doesn't seem. Yeah.
It's not
big.
It's not a gigantic. I mean, it's a Civic Center. It's meant for theater productions. It's not for
No.
big
It's
concerts.
a personalized show.
Yeah. So it's not an arena show. It's not
Okay.
a festival show. So the idea of it being a little bit more intimate.
Okay.
I was reflecting as I was sitting there watching the Iowa High School Musical Theater Awards show because I had to go and attend.
Because what else were you gonna do?
I was chaperoning and driving.
Chaperoning.
I was
I just keep wanting to say family as
Yeah.
my family.
family.
Thank you. You're doing way better at this than you do the other.
I realized that was the fourth show I've seen there. So I went and watched the Nutcracker.
Oh, so you saw a
the
show there.
ballet. Yeah,
Less
yeah.
than 3% of tickents are available.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a hot selling show. Hence the
Weird Al
$167
Yankovic.
or
It's Weird Al
$76.
Yankovic.
Yeah.
I went and watched the Nutcracker.
Anyway, we don't, I don't.
No,
no one care about.
And then
the
I
shows.
watched Jerry Seinfeld, and then a couple of years ago we went and watched Mary Poppins the musical, and then this show. So
Yeah.
the nosebleeds it's up there. It's up
Yeah,
there. That's
yeah,
where
these are nosebleed seats.
We're
yeah, these
almost
are
at
not.
$200.
that's where I watched Mary Poppins was all the way up there. I had a lot better seats when I watched Jerry Seinfeld.
Gotcha. But did you enjoy your Mary Poppins seats? Would it be acceptable knowing your context of seeing the shows at this place?
I mean, it's not like a bad. I mean, it's
not a bad seat.
It's not, once again postage stamp. It's not like you're seeing a little tiny. It's not like seeing
Ants on a stage.
like ants on a stage from an arena show.
We
It's not
can
ants marching. Is there actually?
we can have front row seats for $1,000.
And if we talk about it on the podcast, it could be a write-off.
I don't know if I want to drop $1,000
It could be front row.
to be front row. I would watch it, but I wouldn't like pay $1,000 for
The
that.
grand's too much.
For $1,000 to see being
Weird
Weird Al front row. I don't feel like that's the experience
That you're looking for.
Yeah, because
But 176 is looking. You can do that. You
We're
can.
closing in on 2 probably after fees.
Oh
and
yeah.
everything.
I can get you exact numbers. Do you want exact
No,
numbers?
the smallest I saw was 196.
And
so-
also,
You're not. Hey, by the way, this app, this podcast is brought to you by the app Game Time. This is the most preferred way that Bobby likes to find tickets.
like here's the thing:
brought to you by Game Time.
We're all
the
gonna have to
best
sit-
way Bobby finds tickets.
we're all gonna have to sit separately as well. That's the other thing we
Well,
gotta.
that's the draw.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's better for me, honestly.
I got one. I got 179 with fees here.
I want
179?
to fully take in Weird Al.
yeah, with other people.
No, not around you guys. I don't want to talk. I want to just listen.
You just
I
listen.
wanna-
I want to get
wanna
really
listen.
high,
Yeah.
but I want to compare this because you're shitting on Game Time here, and 179 with fees. Can you beat that? On what are you using here?
StubHub.
StubHub.
Yeah, more like Stub.
Yeah,
Chub.
pull
What
up.
a joke! Oh my
What a
god.
fucking- this fucking retard over here. Jesus Christ. All right. So anyway, so you want to monitor this
Yeah. Well, I don't have StubHub or
Game Time?
Game
You
Time.
guys
or
want to
whatever.
just like see? If
And
we
I'm
can-
not gonna sign up.
see if we can get tickets day of.
You don't have to. You don't have to sign up.
Well, it also.
And yes, that's actually one of the great features of Game Time is that you can monitor it up until the show actually
I
begins.
should check whether my wife's gonna go to Des Moines.
Okay. Anyway, I was really excited for you when he just announced this apparently like
Oh,
this
really?
last week or so.
I literally I was just like, oh, that's cool that he's there. Oh, that's great. And then I had to just keep moving on with my day because I had no idea what the fuck I was doing when I was down there. It was fucking weird.
This is the problem with you, Nathan. You have here's an example. You have an opportunity to fulfill a dream. You only get to go around in this crazy blue marble once,
Yeah.
and it's going to be put forth like a little robin.
Sure.
You know.
Do you think it's going to be a better show than a festival show? Probably.
I think the
Well,
jury's
'cause
out.
he- 'cause
I would say it's a
He's gonna have
70-30.
He's gonna have more time. And
Yeah.
It's more intimate. I'll tell you.
It's like I said, it's not a huge
No.
it's not a huge space.
Because I saw Weird Al Bonnaroo, and he wasn't an ant on a stage, but I didn't try at all. Like we just got a comfortable position.
Yeah.
I don't even know how far. Maybe we were 50 yards back from the sound
Yeah.
stage. How about that? You know, from like where the sound is normally. So, it's a fun show. It's for a person who loves Weird Al.
I
as
do.
much as you
I do. I mean, I think once again, I've said this.
I
a
was
million
rooting
times.
for you.
A million times where I said, I think every 10-year-old boy wants to be Weird Al. Well, I think that's just me.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assumption. And if you say that you're not, then I think you're a liar. That's pretty much it. Done.
At the end of the day, this could be fun.
Nice little bow on it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll keep everyone a
Yeah.
brief
Yeah.
to the situation and everything, and we'll see. You know, I don't know if tickets will go down.
No. I don't think Caitlin Clark's not going to play, and so tickets are going to go down with it.
I did. God, another beautiful segue. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
Hey, thank you for that.
Yeah,
I did see that. So
old cupcakes.
Angel Reese, not old cupcakes, but Angel Reese.
Yeah.
So she apparently set some WNBA rebound record, and someone tracked it. That 30% of her rebounds have come off her own
Yeah.
missed shot.
To the point where there is now a new colloquialism,
Yeah.
me bounce.
Me bounce. Yes.
me bounce,
yes.
which I think is such a and this I'm trying to break myself apart. I'm trying to compartmentalize myself a little bit with being a homer because old cupcakes.
Yeah.
She's a product of this state. Went to U of I. Really I think is a special player, but also trying to not to be too much of a homer as well. But also what was it? Went over the national championship when Angel Reese did her bullshit and chased her around. I'm like, oh fuck this person. She's the fucking worst.
Wow.
it was a huge debate on socials for sure.
Seems like you're a racist piece of shit. But anyway, go on.
I know. So I'm
You
trying
want to turn it back to Weird Al?
I'm not trying to shit on. Well, it's trying to shit on Angel Reese, but then every fucking opportunity should make me not like her at all. She's got that fucking
She
opportunity.
makes every bad choice she fucking can.
Yeah,
She really does. Yeah.
She's just fucking just horrible. Just fucking not good for basketball, but also
It's not basketball. It's WNBA.
Aw.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we
go. Okay.
I think that was the whole
Womp
point.
womp.
Next thing,
There you go.
next thing you're going to tell me you're not following the LPGA.
Yeah,
Okay.
No.
All right.
Name one player in the LPGA. Do
that
it.
one Asian guy's sister.
I need a name. I need a first and last.
I
I'll
have
take a
no
middle
idea. I have
syllable
no, I have
if
no
I could.
idea. No, absolutely not.
Anna Scorison or something like that.
I wasn't directed at you. It was directed at him.
Yeah,
okay.
no. And I watched full
Michelle
swing.
Wee. Michelle Wee.
Oh!
Doesn't count. It wasn't for him. All right. It was for you.
Yeah.
No, I love that stat. That's hilarious.
The idea that there's a new phrase, me
Oh, of
bounce,
course.
is just
Hey.
that just says a lot.
They just figured out how to market themselves, and they're figuring it out as they go.
Oh, well, and
No,
maybe
they're still tripping
instead
over
of
their own
bitching
dicks.
on
It's-
fucking Twitter and Facebook, maybe work on your layups.
Driving to the lane, I don't know.
right?
Or
How
your
about you
jump
make
shot
a
or
It was-
you know
it
whatever.
was-
left-handed layup?
Last Saturday, my wife and I took a day trip, and we were at a bar, and they had the Fever Sky game on. Jesus Christ.
Listen, we now know so many.
We know.
WNBA.
No, it was the Liberty. It was the Liberty.
It was the Liberty.
It was the New York Liberty.
I'm
They
pro-
had
I'm proud
equality
of
on
you
their
guys.
T-shirt, but it was the Liberty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa. See, he's so much better at this.
He's really good. He's really doing it.
And I don't have to find the button, which is cool.
Wow.
So we got there, and the Fever up 14 points with 3 minutes to go or some shit like that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and then they.
all right, cool. What? I don't care. Like, the game's like just on a mute. They within I don't know a minute and a half give up the entire 14-point lead.
Yeah,
It's
they-
gone. It's just evaporated. They end up losing the game, and I'm like, there's a lot to unpack there. And
Yes.
without.
Yeah.
And I know the Knicks did it in Game 1 versus the Pacers. There was an epic meltdown as
It was
well.
just fucking-
But watching the game, there was so many times where, and again, I don't. I'll give the disclaimer. I don't want to be
Yeah.
a homer.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark would make a great pass, and then they drive immediately under the hoop and throw the ball up wildly
Yeah.
to hit the
Yeah.
back of the backboard,
Bang!
and out of bounds, and now
Yeah.
it's Liberty ball.
And that's
And if you could just practice it a little bit and maybe figure out like to let the ball go a little earlier.
somehow like because I clicked on too many Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark posts on Facebook.
Now you've
I've broken
tainted.
I've broken my algorithm.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Yeah. So like,
okay, you got a new job. ChatGPT would be shitty,
but
Jamie.
part of me once again, like I'm somewhat genuinely curious about like all of this because I find there's some weird fascination. I can't figure it out exactly. If it's just like, are all these people not living reality? Is that what's going on right now? They don't just like, and just the amount of like people are like, oh my God, the amount of turnovers Caitlin Clark has. And it's like, yeah, have you seen like any of her teammates try to catch a pass? Like, just fucking catch a pass and fucking, it's fucking ridiculous. I love it.
Did
so
you?
much.
Okay, and we have to get off the WNBA talk. I mean, it is good for the internet.
Good old cupcakes.
People love the internet. But did you see the Brittany Griner quote of about playing in Indiana versus Caitlin Clark?
No, I don't think I did.
Hold on here. I'm gonna find out here. So here's the quote. So every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's just people, thousands of them, just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive.
What in the actual fuck? Oh my god.
Oh my God! Can you imagine like people watching this? Oh my God! It's like, why are you here?
This is the person that we traded a Russian
like-
war criminal
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get back.
yeah.
And
Oh
she
my-
is confounded that there are people that show up on purpose
I
to
don't.
watch.
Why?
It's very disruptive.
Why are you here?
I watched a
This
video.
is for me.
I watched a video of Roger Clemens discussing pitching Game 3 after Arizona destroyed them in Game 2 in 2001, in
Okay.
October of 2001,
Okay.
post 9/11. Okay,
Right after 9/11.
Right after
I mean, we're
9/11.
talking weeks after 9/11.
we're talking weeks,
Yeah,
a little over a month, but anyway, we like
still weeks.
still, yeah,
It wasn't
technically,
months. It wasn't months.
It wasn't.
I mean, it's weeks.
yes, you're right. Okay.
Days after 9/11. That's even the
So
more
they're
special
talking,
time.
and Roger Clemens is talking about how before the game, George W. Bush threw out the first pitch.
Okay.
Giuliani had a bunch of the first responders there and everything like that. And he's just like, there's so much fucking pressure. If we don't win tonight, we're
Yeah.
done. They're down 2-0 already. Like, if they don't win tonight,
Sure.
like, it's pretty much over and everything like that. And he's just talking about the amount of pressure that he had on him. And he was like, I remember tying my shoes. And Joe Torre came up to me. He's like, I need you tonight, man. And he's like, I got you. He's like, no, I'm serious. Like, I need you tonight.
Why the fuck would you do that as a manager?
Well, because he's a fucking professional who understands that, like, oh, this is the moment actually we've been training for.
No,
and
I don't want
doing.
Joe Torre coming up and saying,
Dude, he's
Hey.
he's the Rocket. He's got this. He's
Hey.
got this.
how about this? I mean, he knows what's going on. He's a fucking.
But you're
The point is,
yeah,
is that he's
exactly,
not
yeah.
like, there's all these people here, and they're
right,
really causing
yeah.
a ruckus.
this is a lot.
This is a lot. If they, guys, can you be quiet, please?
You're a paid professional, and
Right.
Yeah.
No.
like,
I am trying to take a shot. Can
Yeah.
you stop?
As a manager, though, saying, "Oh my God, don't fuck up."
No, I
please.
just believe Joe
well,
Torre
and
can
then
say it in a way.
and that's the GOAT conversation. It's like Jordan was clutch as shit. Kobe
Yeah.
was clutch as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, these people are too loud. I can't make a free throw. Oh my god.
they're causing a commotion. It's very
Ugly ass
disruptive.
fucking three.
That's fucking insane, dude. That
Yeah.
is fucking insane.
No, that's nuts.
And now tie the bow with this. I did see another video because again, my
Vaja?
algorithm also was
Yeah,
disrupted by all. This
I might be
as well.
fucking up your algorithm with my algorithm. Who
Thank you.
knows?
I appreciate that. But it was a group of guys rooting for the sixth
Yes.
consecutive
Yes.
game of
Yeah.
Angel Reese missing her
Yeah.
first shot of the
Are
game.
they letting the money ride?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! That's
Let
so-
it ride, baby. Let her ride.
Like, just the bet is Angel Reese will miss her first shot, and then
Greatest of all time. Let's go.
and just fucking
Elite, great.
She should have been Rookie of the Year, by the way.
Oh,
She should have been
yeah.
Rookie of the Year.
Listen, people are watching the NBA because of her as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And also, I'm a horrible racist person. I don't like
I'm
any
glad you
black
admit it.
people whatsoever.
Can you cut that out and
Nah.
like shorten,
Oh,
shorten this segment? Yeah.
I have a whole Hitler thing that I can add it to.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying.
This guy loves Hitler and hates England.
It's just. It's so. Stop tripping over your own dicks.
Well, and I think this is part of the shitty marketing campaign to get people to pay attention to it. And I found it funny that 30% of her free throws came from her own shots. That
Her
to
rebounds,
me,
yeah.
The rebounds, yeah.
Me bounce. Me bounce.
The me bounce.
They're the me bounce.
and that's a beautiful PR
Yeah.
move. Like someone was like, let's replace the R with an M. All
Done.
right, hey,
Done.
cool. It's
Done.
called a me bound. Oh, fucking, that's amazing.
Have you
dude.
seen the videos where it's just like Angel Reese, whoa, and then she just like chucks it off the backboard. Whoa!
Yeah. Oh no. It's so.
It's fucking.
It's
those
so
are
fucking.
hilarious.
It's
yeah.
ugly, ugly, ugly basketball. And I've watched a lot of high school girls basketball guys.
We do, based on our profession, have to watch a lot of high school children play basketball.
Yeah.
And it turns
Some
out
guy-
it translates to the pros, you know?
Sometimes it seems better, honestly. Like you said,
depends.
like missing catching passes, just not paying attention. Like
Or just like, hey, oh my God, there's no way that she'll be able to pass the ball to me here. I'm 30 feet away. How's that going to work?
Well,
Yeah,
and
just heads up. Just
I don't know who's teaching this play of going underneath the basket to get the ball and then throw it up wildly. But
Yeah.
and that's
Kick it.
translated to the WNBA, too. I've seen it happen.
Kick it out.
Maybe kick it out. Yeah.
Kick it out.
No,
Maybe
you just
kick
throw it up
out.
wildly
Yeah,
and hope
yeah.
it hits a raptor and falls down, you know?
Fucking kick
Instead of maybe we'll knock out the ump or the ref.
it.
And,
Yeah. Oh.
And I will say this: I've watched a few NBA games during the playoffs, and it's just
yeah.
jacking up fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
24-7.
Yeah.
There's no good shots taken. It's all fucking garbage.
I'm disillusioned with the NBA. I'll just say that.
Oh,
I
wow.
Because I stopped making money.
and I think college basketball is the best form of basketball there is. Honestly,
Get ready for it to
Men's
get,
college
get any uglier. It's gonna get ugly, man. It's bad. Like it's. Oh, did you watch that video of the ISU
Yeah.
athletic director? Did you watch that one? It was really fucking interesting. Just the amount of like, hey, get ready. I mean, we're in the you think we're in the Wild West now when it comes to NIL money
Yep.
and money getting kicked back from the school. It's gonna get a lot worse, and it's just gonna get so
well,
fucking
they
ugly.
need to put a like. If you transfer, you have to sit a year. They need to put some kind of
Right.
consequence to it, where it just can't be.
What, and like when he was talking about, I'm trying to remember the gentleman's name, where he was like, you'd have a contract, like in the NBA, you've got contracts where it's like, I'm going to play for you for this amount of time, and if you can't break that contract, otherwise you get fucked. But now it's just, fuck you, I'm going to enter the transfer portal. I'm going to show up, and I'm not going to get the million. I feel like I'm not worth $2 million. I feel like I'm worth $4 million, and I'm going to shop around until I get that $4 million.
And like even like Iowa's had players commit and then decommit. Like
Yeah.
they're going to come and they don't come. Like we need to put some kind of parameters on this, like where
Right.
it's
Right.
not just willy nilly. Like I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like
Yeah.
there's got to be some kind of consequences.
And my
to-
thing's always been that I understand that this is. We talk a little bit about this with having football as a major or what have you. But the idea that I feel like these people can't go out and get their own jobs or anything like that. I think that's like a big thing. I mean, their time is micromanaged down to the fucking 15-minute slot.
Universal basic income. It doesn't take much. You don't need $1 million
So
as
I mean,
a fucking freshman in college.
I mean, yeah. So it's like, I mean, literally, if they got paid like a $20,000 stipend, that's going to take care of making sure most of their needs are met.
Sure.
And
You have a part-time job as a professional
Oh,
or as
yeah.
a football player.
Well, and there should be some kind of cap too, because otherwise the big schools are just gonna.
right.
It's
And-
gonna
but
turn into a.
I threw it to ChatGPT if you guys want to.
It all comes down to NCAA being a bunch of bitches and not wanting to do the hard work.
But remember, we also agreed that just because NIL deals are broken doesn't mean the NCAA is right.
Yeah, no. I
this
think,
is the whole thing. Like this is the
Right.
problem with it because there's no right side.
I don't mind NIL in concept, right? I think, but just getting paid money just to
What
say
you're talking
I'm
about in concept or like in context is that you don't mind players getting paid for their likeness and
Yes.
their work,
Yeah.
right?
But,
So,
no, these are two things. These are two things. Having a $20,000 stipend from the university.
Yep.
And then if local pizza place wants to give me $5,000 ish, or
But
plus,
we're not talking $5,000. We're
Well,
talking millions
yeah,
for the big programs.
or if Nike want to do that too, right? But not, or like the local car dealership. I need to be able to control what I do with my body when I go, like when I do stuff. Like that's a big thing of the NIL.
But this is the problem though, is that there's no guidelines to that.
Yes. And once again, this goes back to the NCAA being bitches and not putting in the work of saying
But
these are the regulations. These are the rules.
So you have two things. Hold
Yeah.
on one second.
Yeah,
have
go ahead.
You have two things.
Yes.
Right? And I have two things.
Yeah.
The NCAA over here is wrong. They're fine.
Yeah.
They've been
They've
taking
been wrong.
advantage, and they
Yeah.
sure, absolutely. It's the music industry and
Yes.
Napster.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean Napster's right. It doesn't mean
Right.
Napster's helpful.
Right.
Because it actually destroys the
Yes.
totality of
Yes.
the thing. So that's all I'm saying is that the NCAA is wrong. NIL is not perfect and actually doesn't create growth.
No.
And so
Correct.
there needs
Correct.
to be a world that you need to figure that out. Now, how that happens, it's regulation. It's a governing body that's not either of those things.
And I think it's capping what they get paid and having consequences for transferring.
Now, do you want to hear ChatGPT?
Yeah,
Sure.
It's got a 8-point plan.
Okay.
Okay.
8 points?
8-point plan.
Oh wow, that's pretty in depth.
Yeah. Well, again, this podcast is brought to you by ChatGPT.
Have you ever
If you
seen
want a better shitty Jamie, then
Yeah.
you just pay.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
He's a good soundboard. He's a
He's
good
he's-
soundboard.
He can regurgitate sound bites that he's heard multiple times. Wow. Really good.
Bum, 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 bum.
See, I would have went with the air horn. Bum, 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 bum.
Brr.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
keep the Roadcaster, California. So number one is create transparent and uniform NIL guidelines.
Yes.
Seems sensible,
Yeah.
right? Problem, every state and school currently has different policies creating confusion and loopholes. Fix, push for federal legislation or NCAA standardized rules to create one consistent framework across all states and universities.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of before you unleash Pandora's box, you kind of think about that shit maybe a
No,
little
they
bit.
just said they
Well,
threw, no, they
fuck
just
it.
fucking threw their hands up. My thing is like I said, okay, local car dealership, local pizza place.
Is this the deal?
This is cards on the table. Yeah, truth bomb incoming.
Truth bomb.
Beep, 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 beep. Anyhow,
That's on the soundboard, but
Yeah,
I,
so
thought it was nice.
yeah.
You can create new things.
We're evolving here.
Yes, yes.
I think there's a big difference between local pizza place, local car dealership, or even national chain like national icons like Nike, Adidas, or whatever. Right? Those things. I'm getting paid to be a sponsor. I'm not just getting a paycheck from a foundation that I'm just saying go women in sports or whatever the fuck it is. I mean, because there's a lot of money getting funneled from boosters just to say, here's name, image, and likeness money for you to be playing here.
Well, there's a coffer. There's like a whole account.
Yeah,
Well, and
it's not like it's not an exchange of I'm endorsing, I'm doing work on behalf of your company or
And
whatever.
it's also
Or-
killing smaller sports.
Yeah.
Like it's also killing like
schools.
Yeah,
It's
like
killing smaller
It's gonna
schools
kill- it's
for
gonna
sure.
kill.
oh, yeah, and like softball programs and swimming teams and those kind of things. Like
Well, that's
those
that's
are-
when
yeah,
that's when it
yeah,
gets into
yeah,
like
yeah.
money from the actual university to
Right.
these players. That's what's really gonna fuck them up.
And I think we saw it with March Madness. You're going to see this not a friend of the show, but a friend of ours was calling it like the you're going to create super teams within March Madness. Within college basketball.
Or what was it? All number one seed, like number one. And
All
two
the number
seeds?
one seeds for the
Pretty
first
chalk.
time, and that
Pretty
made it.
chalk.
Yeah, pretty chalk. And we don't even get a team that kind of. I mean, I'm sure there was if we go back and look at it, but anyway, it makes sense because these maybe it's part of a little bit with COVID as well, where there's a 5th-year eligibility which is off the table,
I'm so done with that.
but still. All right,
Point-
number two.
point two.
Number 2 here is regulate or ban pay-for-play schemes.
Yeah.
Problem is that some NIL deals are veiled pay for play incentives tied to recruitment and performance, which was happening the entire time, by the way.
Under the table.
Yes.
Under the table.
What was the last time you guys watched Blue Chips?
Oh, it's been a while. That's my Nick Nolte.
Oh, Shaq, you gotta fucking dunk it, okay?
Well, it was SMU, Southern Methodist University, with Herschel Walker and who was the other guy? The white wide receiver
The one?
from SMU.
There's one?
The unicorn is what you're saying?
Not the unicorn. Not
The Great
Cooper-
White Hope?
No. But
Cupcakes?
anyway, there was a pay for play
Yeah.
scandal, and they were banned from football
that's
for
right.
like 20 years.
Yeah.
And everything like that. But they were two of the top recruits that went to a very small school in Texas. But the fix is to enforce clear rules that separate NIL from recruitment. Schools and collectives should not directly promise NIL money as a recruitment tool.
Yep.
So you agree? 2 for
Yeah.
2.
Oh, yeah, certainly. And once again,
It's just championship.
this is NCAA needs, like, once again, stepping in and fucking manning the ship.
Or maybe it's a third governing body that says, hey, NCAA, you handle scheduling and conferences and all that
Oh,
shit.
sure.
And then it's another thing that says, no, you don't do that. Maybe we need a third branch of the government.
I don't think it's a.
Ours is working so well.
I don't think it's a. I don't want the government involved.
I
here.
don't want the government, but the government's a metaphor.
Yeah.
Did you not know that? It's in the Declaration.
I thought it was for fucking. A metaphor for fucking?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it can be.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, anything could be a metaphor for fucking if you really want to get there.
Hey, my lady, do you want to go?
You want to sign the Bill of Rights here?
I've got a declaration for independence for you.
Unleash this declaration.
Hey,
right now.
by the way, 10 out of 10. I'm sure that there's some kind of like 1776 founding fathers porn out there somewhere. By the way,
God, I hope so.
it has to.
Is it drawn? What are we
It
talking
has
about?
to.
Oh, it's a recreation.
Well, no, yeah.
Brazzers wins.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's Brad. It's a Brad. Like this is a modern day thing. This isn't
Oh,
like
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that there's like some dirty drawings of Thomas Jefferson banging
me-
some chicks.
Give me that Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah, put your Hancock at the bottom of the page there, bitch.
Want to seal this? Okay, 3.
Three.
We get distracted very easily, by the way.
Hey, but we got back on track,
Yeah,
which is good.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Increased transparency of NIL deals. Okay. The problem is there's little public accountability. Contracts are private with no required disclosures. Again, you'd want to.
Sounds a bit like prostitution to me.
Yeah.
I think that's more like the stock market. Like Nancy Pelosi needs to say how many stock tips that she or what she's invested in.
I understand, yes, but also I don't want everybody knowing my business.
Do you want to know the fix?
And just-
Well, sorry, you're a public figure.
Yeah, well, no,
Sorry.
but if it's private money, NIL, I shouldn't have.
You want to hear the fix?
Yeah, hit me with the fix.
Require student athletes and collectives to report NIL contracts to a central registry with the NCAA or independent body audits for compliance. Now, I want independent bodies.
I think,
But, hold on. I just
Yeah.
want to, because when you have a major corporation, a nonprofit, any kind of whatever situation, you report who gets salaries, who gets what. Like,
Yes.
you're in some way, shape, or form a public figure. You're dealing with those things. Like, I can look up companies that are nonprofits and see
Right.
who's making what.
and
And I
that's-
don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I feel like,
And if you don't want your public business out there, then don't do the thing.
well, but also like,
gives a
with
shit?
an NIL deal, I feel like there's a difference between, once again, the public stipend. That's public monies that should be disclosed. Me and my private contracts, I don't want people to know exactly what my Nike deal is for sure, that I have to record that publicly. Now, should there be oversight?
You should have to report it
Well, no, I think it should be done privately, like almost like FERPA or something
They're
like
not going to
it.
report it on ESPN, but it should be available to the public.
I feel like it should be like a sealed.
But they do that with ESPN, though,
like a
too.
sealed like a sealed document where it's like,
No.
I oversaw it, yes, I approved, and like
Well,
to break that seal would take
that information's
like,
out there.
a court
when,
order.
When the Iowa players transferred, like Creighton's paying so and so $1.4 million or some shit. Like
Yeah.
it's out there. It's just.
But
no
is
one-
it publicly? Is it a public
You
record?
have to look for it.
Is
yeah.
it a public record versus somebody popping off on Twitter? or
And that's
whatever?
what I don't know for sure.
Again, general theme of this organization. Can we just get a little organization?
That's
You're $1 billion organization.
Can we just instead of just being like, "Hey kids, go off and do the thing that we were doing unregulated forever,
Yeah.
and then just do it yourself, and then like, oh, we'll see what happens." And it's like, well, it's cause chaos.
Yeah.
Number 4, provide financial and legal education to athletes. Asked and answered
Of course.
on the podcast.
Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
And many athletes are ill-equipped to manage large sums of money and understand because they're 20 at best. You know,
Step 1 would be to watch the 30 for 30 broke. That's like the first session.
Everyone-
we're gonna sit down and we're gonna
starting
watch
off with a movie.
We're gonna
folks.
watch Broke.
Let me tell you a little story about MC Hammer.
Yeah, well,
And,
no. I feel like that 30 for 30 is
It's so
fucking hard.
Also, a segue with Wesley Snipes here. We're gonna, really
Easy.
get you
Well,
guys
pay your
started.
taxes.
yeah.
or
What's
figure out a
FICA?
way to get around
What's
it.
FICA? Huh?
Schools should mandate NIL training programs on financial literacy, taxes, legal
Yes.
rights, and contract negotiations.
Yes.
That's the fix.
100%.
That
should be for everybody.
We
not
came
just
up
student
with that
athletes. That should be.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should
Well,
be
they
for everybody.
they don't teach finance.
No.
They don't want you to play the same game. Number 5. All
They
right.
want you to be in debt. They want you to pay interest out the ass for the rest of your life. So
Yeah.
What did NPR say?
About what?
That
About paying out of the ass for?
did the government doesn't want you to be in debt?
No, I don't think I've heard that.
Okay,
But
you agree?
well,
though.
they're lying to you. So
I mean, that's technically a conspiracy theory.
okay,
We'll
yeah,
move on.
okay,
We'll move on.
Yeah,
We
I'm
don't wanna
trying-
get direct.
I don't have any like direct things to like say one way or the other.
Okay, there's not a talking point.
I don't remember. I can't recall.
we want my money and Medicare.
Yeah.
All right, so number 5 is
Yes.
limit influence of NIL collectives. All right. So the problem is that third-party booster collectives are often the ones brokering deals, acting outside of school or NCAA
Yeah,
oversight.
That's a problem.
Yeah. No, certainly. I mean, just
So
like
the same people that were doing the thing under the table are now in charge of doing it over the table, but
Legally,
there's
yeah.
no regulations.
yeah.
Right.
It's almost
Be a
like
little more boisterous,
like
yeah.
the YouTube. Remember, like the idea, like YouTube, like collectives and stuff, or like an agency. Do you remember this at all?
Mm-hmm.
Where it was like, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
we're all gonna pool together. We're gonna
money.
share our resources,
Yep.
whether that's like financial accounting, marketing, tracking down leads as far as what would be a good sponsorship, shit like that. Instead, they're just siphoning off like 45% of your dollars coming in.
And I don't think there's any siphoning of money, honestly. I mean, maybe there is.
I think,
but I think these people give a shit so much about Texas being good at football that they throw fucking everything at it.
right.
I don't. I really.
Bizarre.
It is. It's because it's different. Like YouTube videos. I understand
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right in that context. But like when it comes to Indiana winning fucking basketball,
Yeah.
there's
that's-
no dollar
and that-
amount that's
And that's like, you guys know me very well. I'm a huge Iowa supporter.
big Iowa guy.
Huge.
Would I ever give money to the school to get players? No, I don't fucking care that fucking much. Like, you got to be a weird fucking dude to.
But there's apparently a
But if
ton
you've-
of weird.
But if
fucking
you've got
people.
like more money than God,
Yeah.
like,
That's what it would take.
And,
That's
it's
what
where
it
it's
would
just
take.
like,
Yeah,
fuck yeah. I mean, I've got like $1,000 million. So if
$1,000 million.
yeah, so I mean, if I've got $1,000 million and I'm going to give you $500,000, I'm not really out that much, but it's going to make a.
It's like support. It's like throwing $5 into
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
right.
like if you have that kind of money where it's like, yeah, it's like $10 to me.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
people get attached to their school and shit like that, and so
Which
that,
I
they're-
don't get that either.
And they're weird.
I
And
don't
they're
get.
weird.
I still don't get that. Like I love Iowa sports, but
I went
like,
to that school and I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm happy when they're doing well.
yeah.
You're not rooting against them.
I'm not rooting against it, but I'm definitely not rooting for them. Not to the point that you are, Cole. You're like,
Yeah. No,
like,
Not even close.
Iowa basketball is my favorite sport in the entire world, and would I give even like $100 to help fund?
Yeah.
No, I don't fucking care
Have you ever
that much.
climaxed to a Iowa win? By the way.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, well, hold on. Now you're in charge of the soundboard here.
maybe harder than I ever have in my entire life.
Ah!
I'll allow it.
The weird thing was, it was against Purdue. I can't tell you why that's weird.
Well, he was having Boilermakers,
I was having a Boilermaker and
Yeah.
just
and then that boy.
Take that. Ah!
All right.
okay.
Do you guys want to hear the fix for number 5 or just move?
Yeah.
on? 'Cause
No,
I think
what was number 5? Sorry. I got
no, it was
distracted by
limit
cold
influence
drinking
of
after.
NIL collectives.
Yeah,
It was-
okay.
It was the
limiting boosters.
Just limit it. It's right there in the name.
Limiting boosters to
Yes.
what the fuck they can do.
Yes.
Hey, guess what that means? Making rules and following the rules and enforcing the
But
rules.
that also
they shouldn't be able
means-
to talk to anybody. Like they shouldn't be able to do any of that shit. Like
But it also does mean that we need to have documented like figures of what we're talking
and
about.
like I said, I'm not against like
XYZ
having.
person can't be making.
well, what is this like for a coach? Like,
Yeah.
what are you dealing with? Like, how many fucking outside?
It literally
fucking,
forced Nick Saban to retire.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And once again, my thing with disclosure and stuff, it needs to be disclosed to somebody like a governing body, but not necessarily Joe Blow on the street. I don't think it's a sealed.
Well, I
make-
want a third committee.
Yeah.
Can we be the committee? How about that? We'll throw our hat in the ring.
I don't know if we're capable.
Oh, we can send you guys.
We are capable of anything we've set our mind to.
We can send you guys our LinkedIn accounts.
Yeah,
we'll,
yeah.
We'll
I will
apply for the
create a
jobs.
LinkedIn account and then we will send you in.
Oh, get this guy. He's not even on fucking LinkedIn. What the
Yeah.
fuck? You call yourself a professional?
I know. Yeah. That's my bad. That's my bad, guys.
That's
But before we throw our hat in
Yeah.
the ring, and we'll call
Okay.
it Brittany Griner Incorporated.
Okay.
We'll see how far that gets us. That could be a death nail or fucking golden brick road, yellow brick road.
Do you think she's seen a grown man naked?
Well, Russian prison, maybe, probably. I don't know.
Who's to say?
Number 6 is define and enforce market value standards. The problem is that
That's tricky as fuck.
some athletes earn disproportionate NIL money with little actual promotional work. The fix is establish market value benchmarks for endorsements with consequences for clearly inflated deals that function as pay to play. In the description of fix, I don't hate it because you're basic. I don't want this to be an endless treasure trove of money that
Right,
people throw at
right.
you, because you do need. There is at some point to I forget it's number 3 that this basically becomes pay for play. This is why the quarterback from Tennessee was like, I'm not playing here anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm gonna go and play somewhere else because for sure. Nebraska's going to pay him, or whoever the fuck he went to.
Yeah.
Like they're just going to pay him more to play there for X amount of time.
Yeah. My thing is, and one going back to Pizza Place / local car dealership, right? Is that
Pizzagate?
well, nope.
Oh,
Is
don't
the
wanna- you
well
don't wanna
like
talk about Pizzagate?
the fucking IRS should be ready to fucking step in if you're dropping, $250,000 on whoever.
Quarter bill?
Yeah, a quarter bill to have
That's what we call it.
Cupcakes Jr. say, you should come and you should buy a car here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, have you ever spent this much money? You should be able to do some fucking
is
like
that- is that a
aud-
write-off?
auditing.
Yeah, is that a write-off?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, it's a write-off.
being
Oh yeah, I know. I'm sure
auditing
it is,
them,
but,
I feel like should be like that's
but it's a donation to the school at the same time as
Not really. No, it's a donation to the player.
no,
The-
it's
yeah,
no.
yeah.
That's a pay. I'm a paid endorsement. That's taxable income. That's
to the person.
to the person,
to the individual.
well, yeah,
Yeah, it's not to the school. Now there's organizations
it's
that you
g-
can pay
it's getting-
to the coffers
Yeah.
of the school that
It's
can
getting
go to the thing.
It's getting funneled through NIL, but
But how are they getting the money?
But
is my
those are two
question.
different things.
Yeah.
Those are two.
Yeah,
They're
but-
two different things because there's
NIL
a
is
coffers
a
that the-
separate entity.
Yes.
Yes.
there's a coffers for the school that they have in every school's different.
Yeah.
The coach at West Virginia that just went to Indiana chose Indiana over Iowa. I have it on a good source of a person I know.
You got a source?
I got a source. Okay, a friend. He
I
went to
don't
college
believe
with him. He went to college with him.
Dude.
All right, went to college. He chose Indiana because there was more NIL money available. Now, through the school or through actual just donors and individual donors, doesn't matter. But there's two separate things. And it's the same thing the Iowa State guy was saying,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah,
Like that
yeah.
the school has money, but once that runs out, then we don't really know.
Then they're fucked.
Yeah, but then it's reliant on everybody else, like the public, John Q.
Yeah.
Toyota dealership that's going to be able to do this. So
John Q to Toyota.
John Q. Toyota has a solid.
Brought to
gotta
you by
get
Denzel Washington.
That's John. Yeah, that's John Q. Yeah.
I got you. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah, there.
All
I
right,
don't- I think
you want
I
to bring it
watched-
home?
I think I watched that once. Yes, please.
Well, I thought this is going well.
Yeah, no. I'm in.
We're
solving.
We're solving.
I'm excited about this.
We're solving things here.
Yeah.
Develop NIL insurance and risk protections. This is number 7.
Oh.
Athletes' earnings can vary widely, and a single injury or controversy can destroy their NIL value.
Yeah.
The fix is to create a school-supported NIL insurance or pooled revenue options for equitable distribution across the entire teams or classes with opt-in models.
I feel like that should be written into your NIL contract. Once again, going back to John Q. Toyota, where it's
We got a new show title.
Yeah, where it's the idea of, hey, I've signed this contract. I'm here. I'm going to be paid $250,000 to endorse quarter bill to endorse John Q. Toyota. However, if I do fucking like blow my ACL and I will never play ever again, I get so and so. That should be written into contracts.
That's just fair.
Law. I like, and
I don't know if that's.
I don't know if that needs to be part of some kind of insurance.
So you're saying like a push, pull, or drag kind of special?
Yeah.
That's
on
not what this is saying. That's not what this is
John
saying.
Q.
That's what I'm.
But
yes.
this is saying that
There needs to
upon
be
that,
some-
create school-supported NIL insurance
Yeah.
or pool-revenued options
Right.
for equitable distribution across entire teams
Yeah, no.
or classes.
I don't
So
agree with
said
that.
person
Yeah.
that. Hey,
Yeah.
this is catastrophic. This is almost like catastrophic insurance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I agree with it either, but
Yeah.
I'm explaining that, like, if Shedeur Sanders has $1 million John Q. Toyota deal,
Yeah.
all right, blows out his knee, well, that money then is distributed in a fund over the entire football team
Sure. No, I would say, once again, going back to
as an insurance risk for the school.
my God,
Ugh.
Hey,
that's
we
sticky.
got 7 in before he kind of disagreed.
That's sticky. My thing.
It's a little socialism.
It's a little sticky.
It's a little socialist.
No, I would say that their $20,000 stipend that I feel like that should get
It's across
paid,
the board.
That should get paid out after I blow my ACL.
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to get that $20,000 stipend through the rest of my college career.
Game plays.
Yeah.
Possible game plays.
Possible game plays.
Yeah.
I don't think that's bad. Also,
agree.
include your fucking full ride as well. That's the other.
Well, that's always been on the table for football and
Yeah.
basketball and
but
softball is different. Lacrosse is a
Yeah.
different story, obviously. But
Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed. Like if I've got a full ride,
someone would say that the $20,000 stipend is
Yeah.
a real good drop in the bucket.
Yeah. Right.
real good.
right?
Hey,
exactly. That's
More than most.
That's
So I'm going
what
to be a biology major. you
Yeah.
know.
So I'm gonna go instead of going into I'm majoring in football. No, I'm going to be going into sports marketing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna still get that $20,000 because they saw that as a good faith offer to me. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I don't know. This is a shitty analogy. The idea of like, hey, when I die, my mortgage gets paid for my wife. That kind of like I've had that.
Must be nice.
I've had that, like, there's, like, a couple of my mortgages,
Yeah,
where, that's been written into it,
Yes.
where it's like, if a spouse dies, then the mortgage is paid off. I feel like that's a good faith.
It's a
Option.
fail-safe option to
Yeah.
make sure that at least you're not. It's not a total loss, and then maybe again to your wife.
Yeah.
In that situation, this is where it gets into the dark side of it all. Maybe your wife can borrow against the house and buy another house.
Yeah.
And then maybe we're making more money.
Yeah.
We keep it going. And I think that's what this is coming from. Actually, is that just it's protecting the school, which I know we're not saying the NCAA is right, and technically the schools
Yeah.
are NCAA. So I mean, technically they are. They are
It's-
under the same.
Yes and no. It's a weird relationship.
They're under the. Cole, give me a wrestling analogy here. What would it be? It's like when Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H team up or some shit like that. Like they're not really friends, but there's a better example. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand. They're in a relationship.
Right. The
But
Rock and Vince McMahon. Sometimes Sometimes The Rock will rock bottom Vince McMahon,
I don't feel like it's.
but they're more often than not.
I don't feel like it's a good relationship. And I feel like at some
No one's
point,
saying
it's,
that.
Well,
yeah.
and they're all entities that are at the end of the day trying to make money.
Hey, we
in
say
their-
end of the day.
Easy.
easy. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's number 8?
Number 8 is encourage group licensing options. Okay. The problem is only a few stars benefit while the rest of the team may be left behind. Very true, right?
Yeah.
The fix is to allow athletes to opt into team-wide or conference-wide licensing agreements, like those used in professional leagues. Examples: jersey sales, video games, creating income for non-star players.
And that's where we're at. It's the Wild West. Like there needs to be a cap or something.
Well, there's these last two are
Yeah.
tied together. They're
Right.
absolutely tied together. Where it's yes, there's going to be a star. Even on Iowa's football team, like there's a star player that's going to get
Right.
some money.
Right.
Now, is it Alabama money? Is it USC money? Ohio State money?
And that's where they just need to even the playing field a little bit. Like it's so like teams like Iowa State are never going to be able to compete with like the Alabamas of the world. Like
Not without
even-
catching lightning in a bottle.
right.
And that's the whole thing with like when you're attracting, recruiting players and everything like that. Like it used to, again, all this stuff. Nathan won't probably agree with it, but all this stuff used to happen all the time.
Oh
It
yeah,
always happened.
100%. Yeah.
It always happened.
I always ask like, what's the difference between Michigan, like Ann Arbor, Michigan, opposed to Iowa City, Iowa?
Yeah.
Like, what is the
Nothing.
difference?
Nothing
Like,
really.
As far as the town goes,
boosters,
yeah,
probably.
that's all it is.
Yep.
Is it's a legacy and a
Yeah.
program and the boosters.
Yeah. So
and
that's
paying
where
players under the table.
exactly, and
yeah.
it's been happening since for
Again,
the last 50 years.
Again, I'm gonna
since-
go home and watch Blue Chips and really see what's going on.
And jerk off.
and figure it out because
Yeah.
they would never hide anything in plain sight. But the other thing that happens with this stuff is like unless like there's a governing body, like we've accepted that minor league baseball players get paid dog shit,
Garbage. Yeah.
for chasing a dream for sometimes for 10 years. I mean, they can get drafted when they're 20 and
Yeah.
still do it for 10 years till they're 30, getting paid $1,500 a month or something like that, to like,
Ridiculous.
yeah, for
Travel
7-8
yeah.
months out of the
Yeah,
year,
yeah.
maybe, and so you need a second
doing
job.
odd jobs,
Yeah.
in the off
So-
season, yeah.
Yeah, but why is that? Because there is a promise of an infrastructure. Because you can obfuscate school to go and try to make it in the minors.
Yeah.
And do that. And they stop that with basketball. They stop that with football. So you have to, in those situations, go to school. You have to go to school.
See,
And
I don't mind the NBA where they just said you have to take a year off. And if that means that you're just going to go and like develop your skills and
Sure.
and do just private practice and hope that
you can go to the G League now. I think that was a smart move.
Yeah.
Like, you're not ready for the NBA anyways. Like even Kobe Bryant was not ready
No,
to be in the NBA.
but there's a
immediately.
small
Yeah.
like the pool of players in baseball versus football and basketball.
you got to have
like
1,000 fucking players in there.
yeah, there's a bigger pool of baseball players that
sure,
you're
yeah,
choosing
yeah.
from. But again, also probably the NIL money when
Yeah.
it comes to baseball is probably fractional compared to football. Like
I'm super. I mean,
and even basketball, honestly, I know there's Iowa players that they're making more money, playing their 5th year than they would ever
right.
hoping to get drafted
Right.
by the NBA. Like even on a practice squad or the G League, anything like that. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We solved it.
We solved it.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
Now we got to come up with a name though.
And at the end of the day,
No, God damn it.
what? Did I fuck up again?
No,
oh,
yeah.
no, oh no.
How
oh,
fucking
no.
you're not driving the ship.
No.
Let's go
I
ahead and
feel like
listen.
I am today.
Wow.
Oh, wow. No, you're not.
I got to get
And
the
at the end of the
broadcaster back. And at the end of the day,
Oh, no, no.
this could be a podcast.
Ah, you fuck. Thanks so much for listening, guys. We really appreciate all of you tuning in and listening to our fantastic solutions to the
Solutions, yeah,
NCAA.
that's what we did. We
That's
really
what we do.
figured
We're a
out.
solutions-based podcast.
Hey, I couldn't say better myself. Solutions are worth money and ratings at least. So please let us know what you think. And thank you so much for listening.